Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Sunday, March 23rd, 2025. Well, what a very interesting day this is, astrologically speaking. It's a day of power issues. Whether we have the power, whether we share the power, or whether we've given our power away and it's coming back to us in a nasty way. Let me explain. The sun today is at 3 degrees of impetuous and dynamic and sometimes ready to fight fire sign Aries, and the moon today is moving through the mid to late degrees of just get it done, ultra serious, and hey, I want all the credit, earth sign Capricorn. And the combination of those two could make for some real power issues today. And in fact, the moon starts off in an awkward inconjunct, 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle early in the day to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion. So we might get up in the morning and kind of, wonder where we're going to go with the day or what our goals are today. That occurs early. 4:29 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 7:29 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 11:29 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Moon at 14 degrees of Capricorn, inconjunct, awkward angle to Jupiter, planet of good fortune and expansion, at 14 degrees of Gemini. Then comes the exact Sun sextile Pluto aspect. 3 degrees of Aries Sun to Pluto at 3 degrees of Aquarius. Now, Aquarius and Aries are both highly independent energies. Nobody likes to give in to each other. Everybody likes to say, I'm doing my own thing, you can just go do yours. When the sun is in a harmonious 60-degree sextile to Pluto, it's actually a good self-empowerment kind of energy. So this is a good day for research or for just, testing your own ability to do things, to grasp power inside of yourself and be able to propel your way into things that you never thought you could do. There's a certain forbidden aspect to this as well. So, it's kind of hot energy if it comes to sex or if it comes to, cruising into those dark corners of life. We don't want you to go too dark, but it is one of those energies where, if you decide to go down into the darkness a little bit, today would be that day to sort of test out your limits. The sun sextiles Pluto at 12:32 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 7:32 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Speaking of power issues, the next aspect is later in the day, late afternoon toward the evening, depending on where you are. The moon at 21 degrees of Capricorn in a direct opposition to Mars, which is Aries' ruling planet, at 21 degrees of very moody water sign Cancer. This is an aspect made for arguments, for trouble, for emotionality. So don't go there, please. If you have to get into it with somebody, try to step out of it as gracefully as you can, because this is one of those, I don't care what you say kinds of energies. 4:23 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 7:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 11:23 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So if you're going to get into it, it might be around these times. And it doesn't help that the moon next makes a hard square, 90-degree angle to Chiron, called the Wounded Healer, which makes it kind of tough to back down from some of these wounded energies. 21 degrees of Capricorn moon to Chiron at 21 degrees of Aries, 5:34 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8:34 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12:34 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. We get to the evening and things smooth out a little bit, although there's still some tough energy. The moon at 23 degrees of Capricorn makes a harmonious sextile, 60-degree angle, smooth angle to Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure and authority. Remember, today is all about who and what is the authority. At 23 degrees of Pisces. That occurs 8:41 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 11:41 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 3:41 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That's pretty good for work, for just getting things done. So the evening looks very productive. Late night, the moon makes a harmonious trine, a nice swing angle to Uranus, which is the planet of sudden change and often chaos. I call that freedom from the known. That's Uranus. 24 degrees Capricorn moon to Uranus at 24 degrees of Taurus. It's kind of a do something different energy. So, this day has been different enough, but if you really want to do something different, you've got a green light here in late night evening. 10:18 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 1:18 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 5:18 a.m. tomorrow Greenwich Mean Time. Good luck today. We might need it. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas. See, I'm all choked up from this. From Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day. Stay out of fights, but enjoy this day no matter what.